Hi, it's Nelson. This is like the 200th take, playing around with video on various phones, and yeah, I'm just yakking away and saying stupid shit just for the fuck of it, just to try to see what I can get for the videos. Been playing with the lighting, not the greatest yet. That's a little better. Uh, I actually like this side a little bit better, but of course, if I don't have the light, I would need two lights to get it just right. But right now, I guess that's pretty good. I got light on both sides, and only a little bit of shadow showing off my great big nose. And yeah, so a lot of the discussion has been about the blue tarp behind me, which if I turn over here, you can see it. And that blue tarp is there because behind it is my kitchen. And that kitchen has about half the floor missing, and I've ripped out all the cabinets and the countertop and the sink. You know, I threw everything out, including the kitchen sink. Uh, but yeah, I was remodeling it and doing the floors in particular. The floor, I guess it only has one floor. Well, it actually had like several floors on top of each other. Um, but when I got all the way down to the joist, I was really disappointed. Several of the joists are not level with the other ones, and here's the way that they built it: is they put particle board, like a little strip on top of the joist, and to make them level. That's how they built it. That's ridiculous. But yeah, and it started getting into the hot weather, and without air conditioning, and playing around with the black widow spiders and mosquitoes and all that. I finally just said, you know what, I'll just put this off until winter, and of course now we're deep into winter, and I have decided to start playing golf again. Yeah, I ran into a friend, and so maybe about 3 months ago, and he was like, "Hey, this is somebody I used to play golf with a lot," and he said, "Hey, man, would you like to go play golf?" And of course, we haven't been able to get together, but I went out one day, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and I, years ago, back in the early 2000s, I played golf as much as I could religiously. It was my thing. I also had that happen in the 90s and then the late 80s, but I actually got better than I had ever gotten before back then. And not that it was great, but I was shooting in the low 80s. If you're a golfer, you would understand. That's not bad. It's not pro level or scratch even, but Uh, but yeah, of course, I had a really good time doing it, and it showed promise to be able to get back to that level soon. And now it's 2 or 3 months later, and yeah, I'm not at that level, but I started out pretty well, and then it kind of went south fast. And of course, I started playing around with my grip, and that's the worst thing you can do. And uh, anyway, it is getting better now, and I'm almost at that level. The thing about golf is, you can play just horrible, but if you hit like just one or two really good shots, or even half of your shots are really good shots, there's something about it when you hit a golf ball well. And of course, golf, you're trying to get somewhere, like to the hole. Um, so a good drive, a good iron shot that puts you on the green, uh, all those kinds of things. It's addicting, and very satisfying and fun. And so that's what I'm doing instead of that thing behind that blue tarp. Anyway, this is just a video about making videos and talking about blue tarps and kitchens and golf. Uh, Kitchen floors and golf. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just yakking.